everyone. This is Fiona, Persian medium. I am Power, and you are guys listening to AvidAdvice. And guess who is today in Avid Awakening? My office, my celebrity doctor, Dr. Nick Delgado. Please, Dr. Nick Delgado, introduce yourself, and thank you so much by coming and stay by AvidAdvice or Avid Awakening. We are super happy to have you here, and I know that you run away the past couple of days. You've been in Columbus, Ohio. You actually met Arnold, did a lot of things with a lot of celebrities there. I'm kind of jealous because I would love to come with you, but I couldn't. But I follow you on Instagram. I follow you on Facebook. I follow all the beautiful pictures that you send, and thank you so much by sharing those amazing experiences that you had. Just tell us about, Columbus, Ohio. Tell us about Arnold Show. Tell us about your abilities and availabilities that you can help building up people around the world worldwide with phones and any type of photo shoot that they have. So here we go, Dr. Nick Delgado.
Well, I am a doctor and an educator that helps people struggling with acne, skin problems, fatigue, weight problems, chronic diseases. We literally have helped tens of thousands of people struggling with heart disease, diabetes, cancer, arthritis. You'd be surprised, but there's over 20 known clinical conditions that generally can be helped or improved. And I've written a few books, actually 10 different books. I brought 2 of them in studio.
They have a lot of them.
Acne Be Gone for Good and Simply Healthy, which is based on whole food nutrition, healthy eating. And back to this book, you can see the back of Acne Be Gone for Good. We've helped over 50,000 teenagers and young adults with acne and skin conditions. And my reason I was at the Arnold Sports Festival, there were 250,000 people that flew into Columbus, Ohio.
Oh my God.
And I had a media pass, so I got to go backstage with Arnold, and he invited me to what's called the International Sports Awards Hall of Fame. So I got to interview incredible athletes that have been honored. And each year I fly to Columbus, Ohio, and get to interview these celebrity athletes for their accomplishments, their contributions. There's a gentleman named Michael Buffer, and he is the announcer for sports TV, for UFC fights, for boxing particularly. Also hockey, the pro sports hockey, the finals. He's the announcer for baseball games. So his voice is, he'll usually use this, "Let's get ready to rumble." That's his announcer voice, right? So he was there, and I got a beautiful interview with him. Actually, we haven't even uploaded. We took over 1,000 pictures at the sports event over a 3-day period. There was 80 different sports represented from every nation in the world. So it was quite, it's bigger than the Olympics, actually.
Wow.
So it was really exciting.
So how was the energy there? It's like, of course, everyone was like, "I'm powerful, I am strong, I know what I want." So how did you guys handle that energy?
Oh, I love the energy. I just feed off the energy. I got to interview a gentleman named Paul, and he's the holder of the all-time world record for what's called deadlift. So he lifted literally a half a ton of weight from the floor up, and that he broke a world record, which was, I believe, 1,500 pounds lifted from the ground.
Oh, wow.
And he's over nearly a 400-pound gentleman, and he towers over me. I'm all of 5'8" and 170 pounds, dripping wet, right? And here he is standing next to me, 400 pounds. And he said, "I'm the only 400-pound power lifter that has abs." And he said, "You want to see?" And I said, "Yeah." So he picked up his shirt, and he had ripped abs. And this 400-pound man, just unbelievable.
Oh, my God. Well, Delgado, I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of, first of all, I follow you every single step that you send on Instagram and everything. Guys, if you guys want to know about Dr. Delgado, follow at Dr.Nick Delgado on Instagram. So you guys are going to benefit a lot about anything and everything that Dr. Delgado talked about: health, wealth, happiness, and even sexuality, and the energies that couple after many years, kind of losing about each other and not having the six desires that they had 20 years ago or 15 years ago or even 3 years ago. So he's fantastic to guide you guys and telling you guys about your life, anything and everything that you can even ask and desire for. So it sounds like that we had a caller. So Dr. Delgado, are you ready? So normally when people calling and want to talk to Fiona, basically they want to have a reading and knowing something. So I'm here to actually give you whatever you guys want as a question. But today, you guys having a chance, a big chance and a big benefit to having a celebrity doctor, Nick Delgado, and ask any questions that you guys having in regard to health and anything that has to do with sexuality, the energies, the hormones, anything that you guys having any problems with. So Dr. Nick Delgado today, actually I assisting him, not he assisting, but that he will tell you guys exactly what to do and not to do to feel happiest, healthiest, wealthiest in this earth. So back to studio, and I have a caller. Hello, my love, how are you doing? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, good. Okay, can you please give me your name and how old you are?
Ellie, I'm 52.
Okay. Can you come a little bit closer to your phone, or kind of maybe you are too close to your phone because I can barely hear you or understand what you're saying?
I'm just on a normal phone.
Okay. So, read your question, please. Tell me what you have in your heart and what I can do for you. Dr. Nick Delgado, the celebrity doctor, is here. So he will assist you with any type of questions that you have in regard to health. So tell me what is your question and what you have in your mind.
Hi, I want to know if my partner loves me, is still in love with me, and will a relationship work?
Okay, so you want to have a relationship or love and relationship look. So basically, as far as I'm concerned and things that psychically come to me right now, it sounds like that you've been very confused in the past couple 5 years. A lot of things been up and down for you. I'm not feeling that the connection that you had with your own body, mind, and spirit, and also the confidence that you're actually talking about, it was there. So my advice to you is just let it go of the past, because you're holding into the past a lot. You're trying to bring your past all the time and kind of like trying to make a big deal of all the negativities that was in the past. And that's why the relationship or anything that has to do with your love and feelings and connection to that love is not really going and moving forward. So my advice to you is remove your past. Your past is all about 5 hours ago, and your future, it would be about 2 hours from now. So go that way, and the rest will actually come through the way as it should. So drink more water, because I can feel and sense that you have a lot of negative vibrations. It could be the radiation of a lot of devices that maybe you have around you. It could be a lot of people that using those devices around you. So I see that you need to drink a lot more water, trying to sleep well, and also let go of your past. This is exactly what I want to suggest. And now, Dr. Nick, do you have any suggestion? If someone trying to build a good relationship in love and feelings and connection with the man that they are together with, or still struggling about someone that they had in the past, but they can't let it go of that negativity or negative energy, what is your recommendation?
Well, to let go of a past relationship, there's what we call timeline therapy. And if you can permit me to give you 2 minutes of a practice,
sure, exactly.
What you would do is count backwards with me as I explain to you the number as you hear 100, relaxing your body 10 times more than it was before. 99, you're more relaxed than you've ever been before. 8, 97, you're now 100 times more relaxed. Your body, your breathing, your arm. You just sit comfortably as you relax. You can close your eyes if you wish. Now relax your mind. 100, 99, 98, 1,000 times more relaxed than you've ever been before. Your mind's totally relaxed. And in this state, I want you to simply float up above the room that you're in, float up above the sky. Imagine yourself above the stars, looking down on the planet. Now go back one day before the event occurred. The event, you know what I'm talking about. That event that caused you either jealousy or hurt or pain with a loved one. Something, that separation, that as you let it go and nod your head when you do so. And when you do, let love, the most powerful emotion in the world, pour through the top of your head, through all the cells of your body, bathing all your cells. And as you feel this warmth, this beautiful feeling of love, it brings a smile to your face. Yes, that's right. You even crack a smile or break into a smile or laughter. And as you do so, you're letting go of all that pain, that anger, that hurt. As you do, you're now prepared to enter back into the room only so fast as you're ready to let go of that relationship and be open now to a new, fresh, beautiful relationship. And you know what that will be when it presents. You'll be prepared. You'll be dressed nice. You'll take care of yourself. You'll groom yourself. You'll eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. You'll exercise every day. And when that person appears, that time will be right for you.
Fantastic. Nick, do you believe in visualizing kind of 10 minutes before the bedtime? Kind of if you want to be with someone and you would love to have sit with that specific person, or you met the guy for a couple of years ago, but then, he was back and forth with you, but you always dream about like, why he's not calling me, talking, or having sex with me. Isn't like any of those type of visualization or visualizing that person will help the subconscious mind to hacking your subconscious mind basically, because when this person at sleep, so basically your subconscious mind is wide open. So isn't this something that you can recommend to the doctor?
It's a tremendous recommendation. And keep in mind, use all of your senses. When you visualize that individual, or you visualize the fantasy of love and lovemaking, and you see them, you hear them whispering into your ear, you sense the touch, and you go through all the actions, because in that state, you're opening your mind, your body, and your spirit to a very beautiful experience. So some of us kind of freeze up when we're someone who we care about, or we may not treat them the way we should. We just have to think about what is it that you want to project as a radiant, beautiful being, and that's going to attract better people into your life.
Wow, fantastic. That was amazing, Dr. Delgado. Okay, back to studio. I hope that you really feel good about your questions, or we answered you in many ways. So please just like relax, let go of your past, have fun, sleep well, and also drink as much as you can. Just water, not wine. It's not my recommendation. So, and just socializing, that would be too. And for more information about Dr. Nick Delgado, if you would love to follow Dr. Nick Delgado, please go to Instagram, Dr.Nick Delgado. Follow his Instagram. And also, actually, you can Google his name, Dr. Nick Delgado. He's everywhere on Google. You guys can find anything and everything about him. He's a celebrity doctor. He's been in many TV shows, many radio shows, and also really worked with a lot of celebrities, and just like come back from Columbus, Ohio, which was about like, how many celebrities was there?
Oh my God, there was athletes and celebrities in every phase you can imagine. Ballroom dancing, fencing, wrestling, powerlifting, jump roping. I mean, it was just so exciting.
That's super amazing.
I can't wait for those who tune into the Instagram. You're going to see all these incredible pictures that we're coming back with.
Yeah, you guys are so nosy right now, kind of curious about Dr. Delgado, what he did in Columbus, Ohio in the past of 3-4 days. Then go to Dr. Nick Delgado Instagram. So we have 8 minutes, my producer says. Do we have anyone that would love to communicate with us? Or do we have any callers? Or I know that you block a lot of callers because you would love, me and Dr. Delgado just have a chit chat about each other and about like, his experiences and everything. It sounds like we have from Australia. Yes. Hello, honey. How are you doing? Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Australia. Hi, how are you?
Hi. Very well, thank you.
Good. Please give me your name and also your date of birth, and then shoot your question.
Yep.
We have 8 minutes, not too many minutes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Christine, 23rd of the 1st, 66. And my first question is regarding buying a house. Can you give me an idea or a description or a rough location and time frame, please?
Okay, psychically, what I can feel right away, but you just are telling me about to find a way and where. West side to the place that actually could be close to the ocean, because that's exactly how I see. You have to go to the west, and that's what you have to go. I also can see some name. It's kind of very hard exactly to say what it is, but I can see that something that started with actually C and H. So that would be also something, and some name about that spirit, or kind of like some name about the place or the person that's going to write a contract with you. But it has to be to the west side of the place that is close by to the ocean or close by to the water, because that's what I can see that is going to happen.
All right. Okay. And roughly a time frame?
Yes, the time frame actually, as I can see it right now for you, it would be around 25th and the 29th of April through actually June 11th.
I'm sorry, did you say this year?
Yes, April 23rd and 24th of this year, 2019, until June 11th. The approach is coming, and you are going to moving forward. The real move for you is going to happen almost at the end of this year, almost around the month of September the 25th, September 28th. But the real movement that you're going and put along and pull everything together would be at the end of April 2019.
Okay. All right, cool.
So
I have another question. Sorry.
It's okay if you have time, so you don't need to rush. I know it's just like a couple of minutes. We have celebrity Dr. Nick Delgado here. Do you have any other questions that have to do with any medicine?
Yes.
Want to know?
My partner, Jamie, I want to know what sort of future can you see for us? We've been together a couple of years now.
Okay, what I can see and sense right now, there is no separation, there is no disconnection, but to come down and just put yourself back, because you observe a lot of craziness around you, kind of like being in a lot of negative circumstances of people who actually influence your relationship together with this guy. So what I wanted you to do is just like remove a little bit of circles, or actually a lot of circles around, which is not really a positive or healthy circles in your life. And the number two,
you're speaking too quickly, sorry.
Your guy is going to have a continuing relationship, so nothing will break between, but you have to change the circumstances and the circle of people that you are and you know right now, because there's a lot of them trying to influence and not really making you to feel good. So unfortunately, we do have just 3 minutes. So thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much that coming to AvidAdvice show and AvidAdvice Radio Network. Please follow Dr. Nick Delgado on Instagram, and at the same time, for more information about me, Fiona, go to AvidAdvice.com, PersianMedium.com, AvidAwakening.com. And for more information about Dr. Nick Delgado, just Google Dr. Nick Delgado. You guys are going to have a million places that you guys can connect and communicate. Dr. Nick, can you just please give that number, or do you remember that number that people can just like send a text, and then they are going to get guidance about love and type of relationship?
Actually, just use a website, type in bedroommastery.com. So there's 2 M's in the middle. Bedroom mastery.com.
Double M.
If they just go to that site and click on it, they can enter their name and email, and they'll get a chance to listen to the 5-hour reading of my new book, Mastering Love, Sex, and Intimacy.
Amazing, amazing. That's a beautiful gift to each of you today. And I know that a lot of you that are calling and communicating with Fiona daily, you guys having problems with sex, sexuality, a lot of relationship, a place with all of this stuff. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and see you tomorrow. Have a great time, and bye.